Alright, how's everyone doing today? I think it's the second video I'm making today. What am I going to talk about? It's just going to be a little chat about investments, kind of. Right now, if you have the money and you don't want to try to get into like real estate, if you have the money for real estate, I'd say get into real estate. That's always going to be a good profit down the road. But I'm going to talk about stocks and crypto. If you got the money, I would say do your research before you get into it. Um, I wouldn't necessarily say jump on the bandwagon. If you got, like, I got on the bandwagon with GameStop. I made a couple $100 on it, which was nice, and I think it's still leveled off in like $130 or something like that. I bought it when it was $8 and sold it when it hit the spike to 270. So, but it takes a lot of patience and you need to follow it. Right now, I'm also into crypto. I bought Dogecoin when it was at 4 cents. Bought more when it dropped down to 3 cents. Right now, it's trading at over 30 cents. So I went from around 700-800 to over $5,000 right now. If it hits $1, I'm not going to be rich, but I take out a quarter of it. That pays for my move back to Kansas, and I leave the other 10,000 or so and see where it goes. If it hits 20, I'm at like $250,000, all on money that I could afford to just put into it and let it go. Same with it, like years ago when I was stationed in Okinawa, Bitcoin was kind of slowly gaining momentum. I wish that I had actually followed through with my research. I found one of my old workbooks, and I guess at work one night I was sitting there writing down all the info, what sites I could go to and buy it. If I would have bought it back then, hell, I'd be a millionaire already. But enough what ifs. Uh, Once Elon Musk kind of brought up Dogecoin, I was like, okay, if he's smart enough, he's way smarter than I'll ever be. If he's looking at it as a legit crypto, there's got to be something there. So I put some money into it. And then NASCAR, there's a car sponsored in NASCAR that is sponsored by Dogecoin. Okay, that's going to get the media out there again. And slowly there's more and more people picking it up. So I was like, you know what? I've got an extra couple $100. Let me just go in on it. And it's been constantly spiking. I've had this crypto since January, and in 4 months I've gained $5,000. Doesn't, but it's still that's $5,000 that I didn't have before. And that's where you got to look at when you're investing. I know that I could lose it. It could drop down below 4 cents, which once I bought into it, it did for a couple days. It dropped down to like 3 cents or 0.0424, and I was losing some money there. But then it just started increasing. And one thing you got to look at, do your research. But I also know, like right now, it's at between zero point 0.3 and zero point 0.4, just for today. And this is without it being listed and traded on like Coinbase, Webull, other sites and applications that allow trading. So there's a lot of people that just don't know where to get it or how to get it. Once those once that happens and it gets listed on Coinbase and Webull, it's gonna spike again. Um, Robinhood yesterday crashed on the crypto because it was getting traded so much. And right now, you can see that a lot of people are jumping out of Bitcoin. They're taking their profits from there and they're moving it over to Dogecoin. That tremendously helps us out. The more volume that gets traded, the more people that are in it, it's going to make the price go up. There's a lot of people out there that are going to say Dogecoin's a joke. Yeah, well, this joke is making money. And you have serious players taking it seriously. I mean, you could buy Dallas Maverick stuff with Dogecoin. NBA season rolls around and stuff starts trading again, that's going to increase the value. Every time Elon Musk talks about sending Dogecoin to the moon, literally, we get a little spike. There's tons of celebrities that endorse it. I think it's going to become a real game changer in crypto. I mean, it just went from being one of the most laughed at coins to, I think it's like number 8 traded crypto right now. So take it as you will. And you might just be laughing at me going, this dude is a retard. Well, I may be, but I also could become a millionaire. See where it goes. Lastly, when you're doing your research, take everything everyone says with a grain of salt. There's tons of YouTube videos right now that say, oh, Dogecoin might hit 25 cents by the end of the year. It's already over 25 cents. If you Google price prediction Dogecoin 2021, even Yahoo Finance was like maybe 20 cents to 25 cents. It'll hit maybe 50 cents by end of 2022. It's April and we're over 30 cents. They don't know what they're talking about. There's so many variables that can come in, and for the Dogecoin community, there's tons of stuff that we're still waiting on that we know are going to spike. There's some big whales, like I think a lot of the Dogecoin is held by one wallet. If that one wallet dumps, we're going to see a slight decrease, but then it's going to increase again because now majority of the Doge is not controlled by one person. That's going to help out. Coinbase, Webull, other trading apps, once they allow crypto trading, or some states have limitations on crypto trading, once those get taken away, that's more people that are going to be dumping their money in, buying, selling, trading. That's going to increase the value. That hasn't even happened yet. These spikes have been slowly happening with the celebrities endorsing it, with people like just plain old Joe, me, buying on Binance and letting it ride. So I'd say if you guys got the money, be smart with it. I mean, you can save it, putting in a savings account. That's great. If you have enough money to where that APR is going to give you some return, cool. Let it ride. If you have stocks like in a TSP or something like that, or an IRA, cool. Keep them. Make sure you're set for retirement. If you have some chump change, hell, I still got about $400 or $500 in AMC, hoping that that one, if it goes to even just the 20 that they originally were shooting for, Wall Street bets right now they're trying to go for like $10,000 a share. I don't think it'll ever get that high, but even if it got to 1,000, I'm got another $500,000 right there. I'm cool with that. But if it also doesn't move at all, I break even and call it a day. Cool. It was fun while it lasted. It's like gambling. Well, this is a 10-minute video. Hope you guys have a great weekend and see you on the next one.